Did a would-be gunman foil an FBI plot for a massacre in Colorado recently by taking himself out instead of going on a rampage? This video is going to be controversial, so buckle up. A heavily armed man opted to take himself out rather than commit a massacre at a Colorado amusement park. 20-year-old Diego Barajas Medina was found dead in a woman's bathroom at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park by a self-inflicted shot to the head. Medina was found wearing tactical gear, along with an AR-15 style rifle, a pistol, and explosives. Some real, some fake. Now keep these details in mind for later as they're interesting considering his personal and financial situation. On the wall near Medina's body was written, quote, "I'm not a killer, I just wanted to get into the caves," end quote. Now, first thing first, we need to establish one thing about Diego Barajas Medina. They say that people who take themselves out take the coward's way out. However, in Diego's case, I argue that he's a hero. He went to the amusement park that day to most likely commit a massacre. However, despite his initial thoughts or whatever government programming was done to him, he changed his mind at the last moment and did the right thing. If someone wants to go on a shooting spree because they want to get back at the world for something that they've been wronged over, the best thing that person could do for the world is to start with themselves rather than take it out on innocent people. Now, let's look at some of the details of this whole incident that lead credence to this having been a failed FBI or CIA mind control plot. Diego lived in a two-bedroom apartment with his brother and mother. Diego had been struggling financially after having lost his job a year ago at the family dollar store. To make ends meet, Diego would resell items on Amazon. Despite that, he was behind on his share of rent according to his brother. So if someone is struggling financially, where do they get all the money needed to get tactical gear, weapons, and explosives? Perhaps a government agency with a budget to burn is willing to allocate some funds to one of their pet projects so they can wreak havoc on the general populace. Maybe they need people like Diego to exist to validate their existence when requesting funds from the US government. Regarding the matter of explosives, there is something we need to take into account. Some of them were fake. Maybe you're saying, okay, big deal. Now hold on. There's something interesting you need to know about fake explosives. Clearly, you can't get those just anywhere. So where can you get them? From the US government, that's who. Not familiar with what I'm talking about? The only place really to get fake bombs is from the FBI. Consider the following previous events. The FBI previously duped a mentally ill man named Matthew Aaron Laneza into committing jihad on US taxpayers' dollars. The FBI coaxed Laneza into detonating fake explosives outside of a Bank of America branch in order to start a quote civil war. Laneza was in turn arrested on February 7th of 2013 by the FBI. He had an inoperable explosive device given to him by the FBI. Other examples of the FBI providing fake explosives include the 2017 Kansas mosque bomb plot. The FBI arrested Curtis Allen, Gavin Wright, and Patrick Stein, who planned to bomb an apartment complex housing Somali immigrants and a mosque in Garden City, Kansas. Undercover agents provided them with the fake explosives. And there was the 2012 Federal Reserve bomb plot. The FBI arrested Qazi Mohammed Renzwanul Ashan Nafis, a Bangladeshi national, for attempting to detonate a fake 1,000-pound bomb provided by an undercover agent outside of the Federal Reserve building in New York City. Considering what we've discussed, we know that the US government is more than willing to give out fake explosives and has done so previously. Also taking into account, the would-be shooter had tactical gear and explosives that were out of their financial reach, and most likely given to them by the government. It's more than likely that they were encouraged by the government as well to commit a mass shooting. Why? Just as in with business, the best way to prove that there's a demand for your services is to create the supply yourself. Let's also consider the mental state of the would-be shooter. According to his brother, Diego was known for spending every night playing Call of Duty up until late and going to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. This sounds like someone that was going through depression, and likely staying up playing video games because they didn't have anything else going on in life. If you ask me, that's a perfect target for a psyop from the US government. They look for mentally depressed people that are up late, mentally vulnerable, in order to coax these individuals to commit crimes they need to keep their department open and fully funded. Lastly, the FBI has reported that they will be going through Diego's phone records and social media activity as part of their investigation. But this also seems like a perfect opportunity to cover up your tracks, don't you think? Well, there you have it. Thank you for watching, and if you reached this point in the video, please consider hitting the like button and the subscribe button. Take care.